lowest budget GPUs you can buy right now and how they perform in modern games. That's what we're gonna find out today, so hit the like button and let's start. This video is sponsored by FlexiSpot and their new OC6 ergonomic chair. I've had it for around 2 weeks now and so far it's been great. It does not matter if I'm gaming or grinding in editing software, it helps me to keep the right posture so I don't feel any back or neck pain after. Plus the mesh material keeps my back cool, which is perfect for the upcoming hot summer weather. Personally, I appreciate that the chair is designed for heavy duty use, so I can sit confidently without experiencing any of the noises I've encountered with other chairs. And the fact that FlexiSpot offers a 10-year warranty for it speaks a lot about its durability. This chair reflects the same design that is used in expensive chairs like Steelcase Gesture, and it costs significantly less. If you are looking for a comfortable and reliable heavy-duty chair, definitely check out the FlexiSpot OC6 using the link below. Back to the video, let's start with AMD first. The cheapest graphics card I found is a Radeon R7 240. It cost $30 on Amazon and I would say it's still getting attention, so I had to pick it up. This is a version from PowerColor. The box looks nice. In the box we have a GPU itself and nothing else. It's a very simple low-profile GPU with a 47mm fan for cooling. Obviously it does not require any extra power, and on the back we have one HDMI and one DVI port. Usually you also get a low-profile bracket with this type of cards. Not sure why mine didn't have one. R7 240 was released back in 2013. Mine is a slightly upgraded version with GDDR5, but the specs wise it's of course nothing outstanding. We have 2GB of video memory, 320 shading units, and a 780MHz GPU clock. Despite it being a very weak GPU in today's standards, I'm surprised by the amount of sales, which is 400 plus in the last month. So let's power it up and see what it can do in games. I will be pairing it with the Intel i5-11400 and 16GB of RAM. PC started right away with no problems. I wasn't able to install the June 22nd drivers, so I went with a bit older ones. After the GPU is recognized, I changed the refresh rate to 120Hz, which is the best possible with this GPU. A quick run through the specs: i5-11400, 16GB of RAM, looks like XMP got disabled, that's a quick fix, and our Radeon R7 240. Starting with Valorant, which is a pretty low demanding game. With low settings I'm getting FPS in the range from 80 to 120, and the frame time graph looks good, so the game is very much playable. Moving to Rocket League, here on low settings with performance mode I'm seeing around 40 FPS. The frame time graph isn't looking good, but the game is playable. In CS2 I got connected to some strange server, but with the low settings and FSR I got somewhat playable 40 FPS. But of course there is no competitive gameplay here. Fortnite, let's set performance mode, 100% 3D, and I'm getting around 40 FPS. Frame time is not very stable, but overall performance is close to the console. Apex Legends on low settings is not really playable, 25 FPS is the best I see. The only chance to play this game is to lower the resolution to at least 900p. In PUBG with the lowest settings and 70% render scale, I'm also getting 25 FPS. Not really a pleasure to play, but it's still playable. Of course, this GPU doesn't stand a chance in any demanding single player games like Days Gone or Elden Ring. As you can see, in today's day is not a very impressive performance, but on the other hand there are a lot of games and even new ones which do not require a lot of performance, so as a temporary solution this card might not be that bad. You can find a lot of games that you can actually play with a 60 plus FPS. I also tested the Nvidia GT 1030, which kind of falls in the same category. It also has a 2GB of VRAM, but it's a bit newer, so in some games it can give a bit more FPS, but overall it's a pretty much the same experience. The good thing about this card is that it supports HDMI 2.0, which makes it the most suitable for a home theater system. I actually ran everything on 1080p 165Hz. These days both cards are still getting some good sales, and as I got from reviews it's mostly users who don't need any crazy performance or just run Linux. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, hit the like button to help with the algorithm, and I'll see you in the next video.